Boruto is not a brat. Ever since Boruto started, it has always been a pretty controversial series, and at least to me, it feels like there's a split fan base between people who like Boruto and people who think it's a downgrade and disrespect to what Naruto was. And I think this has a lot to do with Boruto's introduction itself, because a lot of the judgment seems to come from people not understanding his character, mainly in the first arc, because a lot of Boruto's character flaws is what shines through, and one of those character's flaws being his brat tendencies that more so gets directed toward Naruto. So in this video, I not only want to go over why I think Boruto isn't a brat, I want to talk about Boruto and Naruto's relationship and why the character flaws on both sides are completely understandable. Before we get started, I would like to ask if you could like the video, comment any questions or disagreements, and subscribe, as I would greatly appreciate it. I want to clarify something before I go into my first point. I do think Boruto is a brat in this first arc, and he even says as much, but the reason why I'm making this video is because the haters of the story like to say he's a brat today, as if his character didn't develop since the first arc, and they also tend to call him a brat while not understanding why he acts that way and speak as if it's unjustifiable. In chapter 1, future Boruto, or I guess timeskip Boruto, narrates that his story starts when he was a brat who sulked about his dad not paying attention to him, with Kid Boruto who's looking at Naruto as an upset look on his face in the panel. However, Boruto's upset expression only comes after he says hi to Naruto while he's busy, and Naruto just gives him a little hey and gets back to what he was doing. Also, on the page before this, Boruto seen his father's shoes, indicating that Naruto was in the house, and he smiles and runs to Naruto's room. I want you to keep that in mind. After this, future Boruto narrates again that this is his story, however he has to share it with his dad for a little at the start, and regardless to when you feel like Naruto stopped being the main character or not, just know I'm mainly talking about this arc, so I want you to proceed with that in mind. I wanted to note that almost all of Boruto and Naruto's interactions with each other seem awkward, and this is actually the main problem in their relationship, which is that there's not much of one. Naruto is too busy living his dream and making sure he carries out his duties as the Hokage that he fails to balance his time and energy with his family. And Boruto is too childish to understand his father's position in the village and to accept that this is his life and he can't change that his father is the Hokage and that he should be grateful for having his father instead of no father at all. We see some of this awkwardness in chapter 4, where Naruto walks in the room to congratulate Boruto on passing round 2 of the Chunin exams, and Naruto looks like he doesn't know how to approach the conversation. And even when reading the conversation, Boruto asks Naruto if all he came to say was that he did well, and in Naruto's speech bubbles he has a lot of 3-dot lines, indicating that he's pausing a lot in his speech, and you just get the idea that they don't know how to talk to each other. After this though, Naruto tries to give Boruto a fist bump, and Boruto doesn't give one back because of the scientific ninja tool on his arm, so Naruto just taps his fist on Boruto's chest and leaves the room. Once he leaves, Boruto says if that's all you had to say, you could have just emailed, but is filled with pure joy and even starts to tear at the fact that Naruto acknowledges him. There's two things I wanted to note from this though, and that's why Boruto has the scientific ninja tool and the significance behind it, and the significance behind Naruto's fist bump that Boruto missed out on. I'll start with Naruto's fist bump since that'll take the least time to explain. With Naruto, a fist bump is a way of connecting to those special to him. We see this a lot in Naruto with people like Bee, Minato, and even the Tailed Beast, and Boruto missing out on that is an implication that there's still cracks in their bond and it's still incomplete. As I said, Boruto couldn't respond with the fist bump because of the scientific ninja tool, but Boruto only has the scientific ninja tool to essentially make sure he wins the Chunin exams. The reason he wants to win the Chunin exams is all to impress his father, and the only reason he entered the Chunin exams in the first place is because he knew Naruto would be watching. We even see as much in chapter 1, when Sarada is trying to convince Boruto to enter the Chunin exams, and when she mentions that Naruto would be there, Boruto instantly changes his mind and says he'll enter. I think a common judgment and dislike on Boruto's character is the fact that he cheated in the Chunin exams, and while it is a character flaw, I think people fail to understand the reason he cheated. Boruto may seem to not like Naruto, but that's not necessarily the case here. Boruto does love and like his father, However, because of how Naruto handles situations pertaining to his family and the lack of attention he gets, it causes a rift in their relationship and makes them clash. But even with that, Boruto 100% wants his approval and acknowledgement and will do whatever he has to do to ensure he gets that, even if that means cheating in the Chunin exams, hence the scientific ninja tool. Except Boruto doesn't realize yet that this is no way to get his father's approval. In fact, it's the opposite. With that, we get into the Chunin exams, and in Boruto's first match, he uses a scientific ninja tool to win the match, but only after he feels like he's getting backed into a corner, and he thinks of Naruto's acknowledgement, which just proves what I said earlier. Fast forward to the Shikadai fight, Boruto wins again by cheating, but this time Naruto catches on. He goes down to the fighting stage, and this time Boruto is the one to initiate a fist bump, but what hasn't changed is the scientific ninja tool making them not able to connect. Naruto exposes Boruto for cheating and tells him he's no ninja while stripping him of his headband. After, he tells Boruto let's go and that he'll lecture him later, but this triggers Boruto as Boruto tells him if he had lectured him earlier, he wouldn't be in this situation. And well, Boruto's kinda right. This is something I think goes over some people's heads, but Boruto is a kid. Kids crave love and attention from their parents, and when they don't get that attention, it can sometimes cause them to act out in hopes that they will get noticed. And this scene shows Naruto's flaws as a father. I've seen people talk about how it doesn't make sense that Naruto is a bad father or that he has these flaws in fatherhood, and I just need people to understand that Naruto isn't perfect, just like any other person or especially parents. It also makes a lot of sense that Naruto has these flaws. He's an orphan who has never had any blood relatives around him, was alone for a good part of his life, and he also never had a good example of what a father should be. Naruto still has to learn as a father, and parenthood and friends are just not the same or comparable. So how Naruto may act with other people can't be translated to his son. After this, Momoshiki appears to come after Naruto, and when Momoshiki almost destroys the village, Naruto protects it with no hesitation, even while putting his own life at risk. Boruto has always despised that Naruto was the Hokage and never understood the importance of the position, but Naruto's action here gives Boruto his first step into understanding what it means to be the Hokage, and also understanding Naruto as well. Boruto starts reminiscing and even puts on Naruto's jacket he wore as a kid, not realizing what he had till he lost it. At least so it seems. Sasuke comes to tell him he has lost a lot, but still nothing compared to what Naruto didn't have. And Boruto asks Sasuke what would Naruto do in a time like this, and Sasuke says, seems you finally want to know more than just Naruto's weaknesses, or in a more direct sense, Boruto finally wants to understand Naruto as a person. This is where I think Boruto's bratty attitude stops. At this moment, he thinks his father is dead, and instead of complaining and sulking, he's ready to understand, endure, and is on his way to finding his ninja way. Sasuke then tells him that Naruto is okay, and after a little pep talk, he's ready to step in the battlefield with aliens and go save his father. Once they get to the dimension Momoshiki is in, they save Naruto, and when he goes to ask why Boruto is here, Sasuke tells him a lot happened, but in short, he's become a ninja. Naruto says he's sorry to Boruto, and Boruto responds saying things are fine the way they were, and instead of lecturing him, tell him about the past. Like I said earlier, Boruto is ready to understand Naruto and shows his respect for him and his position as Hokage. He's not complaining anymore, and instead of putting that pressure on Naruto for not paying attention to him, he's fine with how it is and is ready to move forward. Fast forward to the fight, the Kage along with Sasuke corner Momoshiki and Kinshiki. Momoshiki absorbs Kinshiki and fights Naruto. Naruto corners Momoshiki, then Momoshiki corners Naruto with the help of Katasuke, and Boruto has to get involved in the fight, showing his bravery. He then has to work with Sasuke to take Momoshiki down for good, and when Naruto gives chakra to the Rasengan, Boruto gets a glimpse into some of Naruto's memories and what it took to get to this point, and with the help of Sasuke and Naruto's power, he takes down Momoshiki. Once they get back to the village, Boruto and Naruto head out, talking to each other this time with zero awkwardness, and Boruto calling Naruto Lord 7, showing his respect, and him and Naruto finally fist bump, showing the connection and their completion as father and son. Not only is Boruto not a brat anymore, but he's maturing into a fine shinobi with his own shinobi way, and this stays consistent throughout the story. Boruto only gets more mature and even has the resolve to die on command if need be. Keep in mind, Boruto is only a 12-year-old kid still, and even at the end of part 1, when his whole life is stripped away from him, he faces it head on with his will of fire still intact. But of course, if you liked the video, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and comment any concerns or questions about the video. I'll try to make sure to get to everybody, and until next time.